Good morning, hashtag live at 7:55. We're on day 7. I am Mitch Taylor. Thank you for joining me this morning. It's a Friday morning. Thank God it's Friday. And today we are going to talk about your initial contact. What do you say? What do you want to communicate to that bride? Well, first off, or to that client. I speak a lot about brides because Tailored Weddings, my company, mostly bridal focused. But so what do you want to say to your client? Good morning, Casey. And to me, you got to start off with, it's a lead, right? So what's your goal? Get out all leads. What do you want to get out of all leads? What's your goal? So for me, that's a conversation. That is going to be a conversation about, where they want to go. What are they looking for? What do they dream about? What do they want for their event? So that's a conversation. And now, what do you want to get out of it? How do you want to move them through the process? For us at Tailored Weddings, that is pretty much strictly going to be a case of we want to get a meeting. So this topic came about because I was coaching a fellow DJ on his initial contact form just the other day, actually. And he shared it with me, and it was literally 2 pages. Yeah, copied and pasted into Word, it was 2 pages, which is way too long. So I helped him. We broke it down to what he spoke about, and his first paragraph was decent, but it got too wordy. What you want to do in your communication with your clients in that initial contact is you want to clear the clutter. You want to get through that clutter that they have going on in their lives. There's a ton of stuff going on. You want to find a way to be streamlined, directly laser focused into how you can communicate with them best. That may be throwing them a curveball with a weird email subject line or something that can, again, get to the heart of what they're looking for. So that's the first thing. Second thing is, don't be too wordy. Like I said, this contact form was 2 pages long. Good morning, John. Good morning, Mike. Good morning, Lee. And so what I want to do is coach him from a standpoint of clear the clutter, get to the point, stay conversational. Clear the clutter, go through your actual list, your actual, whole script, and cross out stuff that doesn't communicate value succinctly. That's the first thing. Second thing is you want to go through this, and good morning, Martin. You want to go through this and actually, find that focal point. What are we going to do to deliver quality for this client? So in this case, what do you want to get out of it? Ask for the meeting. That's what we at Tailored Weddings do. We ask for the meeting right away. So it's short, it's conversational. We clear the clutter. We find a way to make a connection. And then finally, you want to have a follow-up plan. So what's your follow-up plan? Are you going to be touching base with them in a day, in a week? Is it phone call? Is it email? Are you mailing something? Whatever your follow-up process is, what is your goal? Is it to get a meeting? Is it to get a booking? Is it to go to this page on my website? What is your goal? Your call to action at the end of that initial contact form must speak to the goal. So you're writing back from the initial contact form, or you're phone calling back, you have to have a way to end with a call to action for that client. Good morning, Nick. So, like I said, we broke down everything he wrote about. We looked at everything, and literally I was able to shorten up what he put in his initial contact form, and then shorten it up to, okay, this is what you're going to communicate on the first initial contact form. And now everything else we broke out literally into a 6 email follow-up system for him. Here's your first follow-up. Here's your second follow-up. Here's your third follow-up. You don't want to puke literally everything about your company in the initial contact form back to a bride, because the reality is she's not going to read it all. Your client's not going to sit there and go through everything. They're way too busy. They look at an email that's like keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and forget about it. They're done. So bite-sized pieces, able to be consumed. Get to the heart of what you're talking about. Clear the clutter. Find a message that's going to resonate with them. get to the heart of what you're talking about, and then finally have that strong call to action at the end and be succinct but conversational with them. So that was the coaching call we had with initial contact form. Just wanted to share kind of the Cliff's Notes versions of what we had there. Hashtag live at 7:55, day 7. Thank you for joining me this morning. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful holiday season. We're going to be back next week. You can join us live next week, facebook.com/tailored sale. If you haven't jumped on Tailored Sales, feel free to jump on the Facebook page, like it, so that this way you can join us next week, because we won't be at this link next week. We're going to be live over at my Tailored Sales page. Just go to that Facebook page, like Tailored Sales on Facebook, and you'll be notified for the live at 7:55 daily shows there coming up. Hope you join us. We'll see you next week on Monday morning for hashtag live at 7:55, day 8. Have a good weekend.